Hi, I'm Megan, and I'm going to be talking about number bonds. I chose this for a choice board, the number bonds investigations. I looked through each investigation and learned a lot more about number bonds because I did not use these as a kid when I was in grade school. So the first thing I'll show you talk about is what are number bonds, and then we'll get to like activities that I chose and thought might be a good idea to show kids how to use number bonds. So what are number bonds? I made a little diagram. How I see it is a part, and a whole. The parts are what you're going to add, subtract, divide, or multiply to get this whole number on top. Sometimes you're going to get this whole number and a part, and you're going to have to find one of the other parts. So you're going to have to use a little bit more of your brain to think if you're going to have to divide, multiply, subtract, or add. So instead of adding these, since there's not this one, you're going to have to minus these to get this. So how are they used? Like I said, to add, subtract, multiply, and divide the two parts to get a whole. So if you're going to divide the part, you're going to need to, then you'll find the answer to the whole. But if you're going to, if there's only a whole and a part, you're going to have to times those to get this. So, examples. I did a little example here. So I put a 3 down here, and let's say I put a 2 on the other part. So I have a 2 on the other part. So for this, you're going to add them. So I put an add in the middle, because that's how I sort of see it, is the teacher or the worksheet's going to have to put the add, the times, the multiply right there, else you won't know what to do. So if you add these 3 plus 2, you're going to need to put the top one, the answer here on the whole, so which would be 5. So that's how you would use a number bond in kindergarten or first grade. This would probably be more kindergarten because it's more simple. So if you were in first grade, they wouldn't have the 2 here, and they would say how to get the other part. So you'd have to do 5 minus 3 to get that 2. Some pros and cons about this is I think that for pros, it's a good way to see the two parts and how you're getting that whole number. And to see it split up instead of it's just like a line of 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8. It's good to see it right there, visualize it. So, also, the cons, I would say, is probably how does that plussing, minus, multiply, divide work? Because I looked at like the investigations and there was a plus, a minus, a divide, a multiplication symbol there. So like if they just give you a number bond like this, how are you going to know to add, subtract, multiply, or divide if there is no symbol? So I'm wondering if the symbol's there always or something. So some activities I should probably show you. Flashcard 1, I'll hand out flashcards and have the number on the top left or the right side of the bottom. I'll have the numbers both on the bottom, none on the top. After giving the flashcards to children, I will pass Play-Doh. So it would be like a flashcard thing. They'll have a number on the top and some circles on the bottom that represent a number. And they'll have to figure out what number to put in one of the parts. Or they'll have a couple circles here, a couple circles here, so 2 and 2. And they'll have to take their Play-Doh doughs, make circles out of them, and put 4 Play-Doh circles on the whole number, if you understand what I'm saying. Other activity, they'll get dominoes, and the 2 numbers on the dominoes will go in the part, and then they're going to have to figure out what to put in the whole. And I will tell them if they have to times, divide, add, or subtract, and I'll put that symbol for them on there. So that's my activity, and that's all I have. Thank you.